again, everybody, and welcome to the Meetups by RLC, a series where we can get to know more about Robinson's Land Corporation and get into the life of Miss Maha, Salvador. My name is Kabuhat, your host for this entire series. We have tackled everything and more about Robinson's Land Corporation. In the first episode, we have dived into the details of what Robinson's Land Corporation has been doing in order to address concerns of its residents and as well as possible investors. And also, on the second episode, we were able to tackle with Maha Salvador about her very own journey as an RLC endorser. But not just that, most importantly, she's also shared with us her journey of being an investor, a renter, and now into a unit owner, and where she lives in the comfort of her very own Robinson's Residences unit. So now, I would like to give everybody first an overview of what Robinson's Land Corporation is all about. Robinson's Land Corporation is one of the largest real estate developer of the Philippines, a subsidiary of JG Summit Holdings Incorporated. Through the years, RLC has established a name in the real estate industry as it remains on top of its game in laying out well-designed and exceptional lifestyle spaces to the market. Its wide array of prime residential developments across the country has inspired many individuals to explore opportunities that provide rewarding lifestyle experience. With over 76 residential buildings, 52 lifestyle centers, 21 office buildings, 38 housing developments, 20 varied class hotels, 19 mixed-use developments that employees, customers, business partners, and shareholders can be proud of. Yes, that's RLC. And now, we would like to welcome back the dance princess herself, Maha Salvador. Hi, Maj!
Hello. O, di ba? Medyo tayo ngayon?
Wow! Lily Cruz, ikaw ba yan?
No, the owner of,
The owner of this building, ganon.
Unit owner po. Ganito po kapag unit owner ka ng RLC. Hindi?
But you can thank our viewers also.
Yeah, feeling ko pag mataas ang ratings dito. Mataas ang ratings.
Ratings?
Hindi. Kaya sa lahat po ng aming mga viewers, sa lahat po na nanonood, kapag may mga questions pa kayo, kapag gusto niyo pa, i-request nyo lang po sa RLC. And for sure, pagbibigyan nila kayo para marami pa tayong episodes na magagawa.
Alam mo, Maha, the past 2 episodes that we've had have been so insightful. At ako personally, I was very inspired to rethink about investments. Lalo na when you shared your very own journey with RLC, talagang you were very hands-on. And napaisip ako na when you said, this is the perfect time now more than ever. So, ayan, nandyan ako sa boat na yan right now. And also, having to talk with Sir Ryan, knowing that RLC's property management are always proactive, on the go, in action. May it be the current situation or even yung normal days talagang, di ba, you were mentioning nga na ganun naman na talaga to begin with, even without the pandemic. Parang nakakaluwag sa loob at nakakatuwang isipin that you're being taken care of as a resident and as an investor.
Yes. Well, natutuwa naman ako, Karen, at ganun yung nafe-feel mo. Parang ibig sabihin, kahit pa paano, may sense yung mga nasabi ko last episodes. Pero totoo po, inuulit ko lang, gusto ko, syempre, i-encourage kayo lahat na ang pinakamagandang investment talaga ay to invest sa isang property. Hindi po kayo magkakamali talaga doon.
Yes, totoo yan. Pero dahil nga nasabi na natin yan at na-inspire na tayo ni Maha sa story and ni Sir Ryan nung nakaraang episode, I think now this is very important as we're gonna be talking about more intricate details. Ano nga ba ang kailangan natin before we hop on the train of property investing, right, Maj?
Yes, meron tayong kailangan imbitahan para samahan tayo, sa tingin mo?
Oo, syempre naman dahil hindi natin to kaya dahil maraming mga things na i-discuss, 'di ba? Yung mga kasagutan na maibibigay natin sa mga viewers natin mas precise and concise also, and they will be enlightened as to how Robinson's Land Corporation has been adapting also when it comes to operations and procedures, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
without further ado, we would like to call call a friend tayo from the
Yes.
Robinson's Land Corporation Group. Here is the head of operations department. Everybody, let's make way for Miss Jeniflor
Jeniflor
Santos,
Santos!
Hello,
virtual
Maj.
cheer
Hello,
Virtual
Karen.
naman.
Hi, Miss Jeniflor on
Hi.
the
Hello.
floor. Ay, sorry po. Na-carried away ako doon. Hi, Miss Jeniflor.
Hello.
Parang episode ng TikTok yung ginawa ni Maha, no?
Miss Jeniflor.
Malapit-lapit na.
Hindi ko kayang sabayan.
Miss Jen, bumati ka naman sa ating mga viewers.
Hello sa inyong dalawa. Hello sa ating mga viewers. Sana magkaroon tayo ng maraming matutunan dito sa episode na to.
Ang ganda naman ng bahay mo, Miss Jen.
Thank you. Salamat.
You know what, Madge? Miss Jen is gonna be the bearer of positivity and good news to a lot of our friends tuned in today, lalo na yung mga nag-iisip. Ngayon siguro talagang hindi lang sila mapapaisip, mapapa-decide na rin sila with everything that she's gonna be sharing with us. Of course, with our current situation today, I'm pretty sure it's not just the property management of RLC who made big leaps and bounds in adapting to changes brought by this new norm. But before we dive into all those, ito ang unang-unang hot question ko para kay Miss Jen. Miss Jen, ano
Yes,
ba ang
Karen.
experience? Syempre, bago pa nangyari to, di ba? I know you've been adapting already now that this situation is upon us. But even before, can you describe to us, paano ba ang buying experience sa Robinson's Land?
Okay, I think both of you naman will agree when I say that buying a home or any property is something exciting, right? Kasi milestone
Yes.
to, it's something to be celebrated. Kaya lang syempre, every step of the process is not always a thrill ride for everyone. Probably because of the nitty-gritty of mga completing the requirements, yung documentary requirements and all that. But of course, at least for RLC, it's not a problem kasi I believe naman that we have the simplest and uncomplicated requirements to comply with. I think before this pandemic, the trouble is that we really have to allot time to be available and present in most of our transactions, diba? Parang
Signing in face-to-face, di ba?
Yes, face-to-face. Everything we do have to be done in
Transaction.
person.
Mm-mm.
And diba, when we are hunting for the perfect place or the perfect property for us, for the family,
You have to see it.
yes,
Site
we have to go.
inspection.
Yes, correct, Karen. Site visits, talagang successive to. Kasi syempre, mamimili tayo ng ano ba yung gusto and nararapat na property for us and for the family. Plus, of course, aside from the site visits, successive rin yung mga meetings natin with the sales agents para dire-diretso yung ating communication with them. So, parang I think before this pandemic, the standard process I would say would be requiring a lot of time for interactions and interfaces because yun nga, most of the transactions are done manually.
That's right. Yan din yung mga na-experiences ni Maha, di ba? We discussed that during the second episode, di ba, Madge? Talagang
Yes.
rigorous process of really going into inspecting everything. So yan yung nakasanayan na. Those were the
Correct.
experiences of the buyer before. So now I'm excited to know, and I think everybody is just all ears and all eyes into the adjustments in the process from what has been we're all used to now the new processes that were implemented by RLC. What were the factors that you considered in all of the adjustments also? So you can share with us briefly.
Okay. Well, yung mga nasabi ko kanina, of course, those are all part of the thrill and the journey. But syempre, given this pandemic, talagang there was a sudden and significant impact sa aspeto ng lahat ng buhay ng mga tao ngayon, di ba? Parang suddenly, yung movements ng mga tao were restricted, and then the governments have also restricted travels. Even may mga returning international passengers, diba? They were even placed into mandatory quarantine. Tapos nag-close yung mga borders. What else? Nagkaroon ng kumbaga parang banned lahat ng mga gatherings. So parang if you will think about it, parang it's really a 360-degree turn for everyone, diba? So parang clearly, masasabi natin that it will be difficult for our clients to be in any movement or kaya to be physically present, diba? Para makipag-communicate or makipag-interact sa atin para just to get through the process of acquiring a property. So
paano na po nag-adjust ngayon?
Yeah, so kumaga parang what we did is that we maximize the use of technology. So with the help of our IT and the marketing teams, we are now doing everything online. So
wow.
Yes, everything is
even buying.
done online. Yes, even buying. So like diba mentioned, correct, as mentioned kanina, diba, you will have to go through site visits and all. So if you want to check out the selective range of mga properties natin or wide selections ng mga properties natin, then you can just go online. You just have to visit
may
our
virtual
website.
tour ba yan, Miss
Yes, may
Jen?
360.
Wow.
Correct. So
may 360 virtual tour.
You have to go to the website. You go online, check our website or even our FB Messenger. And then, ayun, kumbaga, you can see or browse the latest offerings of Robinson's Land Corporation.
And you get the feel pa rin, no? You get a feel of
The
what
same feeling.
the unit, the unit looks like. And at least you're doing it at the comfort of your home. So you're not risking so much of your safety and health of the rest of your family members going out. But still, you can be able to do those decisions. Kasi nga, lahat online na. Ang galing, ah.
Exactly. So, not just that. For example, si Maj, she wanted to set a meeting. Baka gusto niya pa ng another property. So, she wanted to set a meeting with our property specialist. We can do that online. We can meet online. So, if you can take a tour of our properties online, we can also meet you online. Just the same, you just have to go to the website and set an appointment with our property specialist.
Is that all of the adjustments? Ang dami na nun, ah. Kasi I know not everybody is techie. No.
Yeah. Simple lang naman siya. You just go visit our website and check our properties. And then if you want a meeting, set an appointment with our property specialist. And then after that, if you're done and you have chosen your property, then you can already experience the simplified way to reserve online. So, hindi na natin
how about the
kailangan
requirements? Lahat yon online din.
Yes, lahat online. As mentioned kanina, di ba, even before naman the pandemic,
Pwede
we
na.
have the simplest requirements to comply with. I think Maha can attest to that kasi property owner na natin siya. So, I think she can share with us na during the time na nag-avail siya ng property, hindi siya nahirapan sa mga requirements ni RLC. Tama ba ako, Maha?
Hindi, mabilis agad.
Mabilis,
nakuha ko agad
diba?
yung sa BGC, meron ka agad. Oo,
Yes.
Approve na
approve
agad.
Yes, it's same.
Kasi sa ano naman kasi in the real world, hindi kasi Salvador yung ginagamit ko, di ba? Salvador is just my screen name. So, pag nung binili ko yung TFR, nung decide akong bilhin nun, hindi naman nila alam na ako pala talaga kasi ibang surname yung ginagamit ko. But sobrang dali ng lahat. Oo.
So, especially
Wow.
now,
And
kasi we are
mm-mm.
giving considerations because walang ang movement. So, it's the same simplified requirements. Simple lang lahat. If 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 I may, I would like to mention sana the 5 simple
Go
requirements
ahead.
that we need to comply. So, first
Sige
is you
po.
just have to accomplish the reservation application. So it will indicate in it the project or the unit ID, the computation, um, what else, the payment schemes and all. So that's the first one. The second is the buyer information sheet. So all your personal information lang naman, and you just have to ensure that all the contact details are active para mabalikan ka namin in case we need something to communicate to you. And then the third one is just providing one valid government issued ID. Isa lang with your
One
picture and
lang.
signature.
Galing ah.
Isa lang. Oo, simple
Mm-mm.
lang, 'di ba? And then the fourth one is of course pang third na 'yun, no? So pang fourth na yung the fourth one would be the signed floor plan. You just have to sign the floor plan. The floor plan will be provided by the property specialist. It will indicate the
Email
specific
na lang.
location, yes, of the property you are choosing. And then the last one is of course the payment of the reservation fee. Yung maglalala kasi we have also provided different payment options in facilitating the
Friendly payment
payment. Of course.
options.
Kasi hindi tayo makalabas ng bahay, diba? So,
Mm-mm.
instead of issuing the physical check, our clients may have the option to also deposit na lang through our RLC bank accounts. Pwede rin siya through seller's portal. And then, i-assist sila ng ating property specialist all throughout the process. So, they can pay online through the seller's portal with, of course, the assistance of our property specialist. And then,
Na,
kapag kakompleto na lahat, you just have to scan and submit everything via email. Simple lang, di ba?
at napakaraming options. Doon ako
Yes.
nagulat. Ang daming options na,
Siyempre.
alam mo yun, pinadali na, pinarami pa yung pagpipilian nila. Kasi, lalo na ngayon, for those who would like to pay, right? Siyempre, kapag nasa abroad ka, tas restricted yung ang dali, online na lang, online banking, right? So, I think,
Correct.
that's a good benefit for all of those who would like to move forward in their decision to acquiring a new property during this time. But of course, you know what, Miss Jen, we do not just cater for those who would like to own an investment, but also to existing unit owners o yung mga naka-purchase na alike. Right? So, how about for those buyers who have already bought in the past or kamakailan lang, even before this pandemic happened, and are expecting their units to be turned over to them? Ngayon, what are the procedures now? Kasi syempre,
Okay.
they're thinking, are there measurements involved na may additional procedure ba kaming kailangan? Or will we have to wait? Nakabinbin ba yung project or stuff like that? All those things that, a normal investor is thinking of.
Well, you know what, Karen and Maha, before the pandemic and even now na restricted tayo ng new normal, aside from the quality of the units, it has always been our priority na bigyan ng importansya yung health and safety or the wellness of our clients. So, syempre, kailangan natin magkaroon ng mga adjustments in the process of turnover. Hindi na siya kagaya ng dati. Anytime you can go and all. But we would like to assure our clients that we are making sure that the government guidelines for the construction and site management are all in place. So, kumbaga, since importante talaga sa amin or sa Robinsons Land Corporation yung safety and wellness ng mga clients. So, hindi sila, kumbaga parang, kailangan sila mapanatag na lahat ng mga nararapat na mga parameters and protocols for the safety are in place. I think it was mentioned during the past episode with Mr. Ryan na lahat ng mga protocols ay sinusunod ng ating mga property managers, right? And the
Management,
property management,
yes.
okay. And kumbaga parang, syempre, kailangan mag-add rin tayo sa mismong proseso ng other parameters to ensure yung safety nila. So, kung before, pagdating nila dun sa unit, dun tayo magdi-discuss ng lahat ng mga details about the units or mga tackle na mga questions or mga detalye about sa mga units, we are now including in our invites all the fact sheets or the information sheets sa invites natin. So para beforehand, nandun na, makikita na nila yung lahat ng information relevant doon sa kinuha nilang property so they can ask questions in advance and online as well. Kasi iniiwasan natin yung long exposure pagdating sa...
Tsaka yung nagbabalikan pa to save time, di ba? And
Yes,
effort
correct.
as well.
Yes. So Karen, i-recap lang natin yung sinabi ni Miss Jeniflor na napakadali, di ba? Kung gusto nyo mag-check ng property, di ba? It's easy now. Just go online. Go online. Number 2, meet online. Number 3, reserve online. So, no choice po tayo. Online.
Diba? Ang
Go
galing.
on.
Walang excuse. Walang excuse not to get it. Oo, kasi ang dali na eh.
Yeah, parang 'di ba, once mag-online ka and then pupunta ka sa website ng RLC and then after magpapa-set up ka ng meeting and then pag may nagustuhan ka, isang ganun lang. One stop, makakapag-reserve ka online.
Exactly.
And having said that, thank you so much for simplifying everything and wrapping everything in one go, Maj, no? Pero dahil nga na-mention mo at isa kang a property owner, ikaw naman, do you see yourself buying properties online talaga? I mean, aside from what you have now, because of the transition from manual to digital transactions.
Yeah.
Nasabi mo na, dali eh, di ba?
Sa lahat ng nangyayari ngayon, posible. Parang, lalong-lalo na kung talagang gusto mo may mapupuntahang maganda yung money mo, 'di ba? At lalo na kung alam natin na magaganda ang offer ng Robinson's Land, why not? So ako sa lahat ng inexplain ni Miss Jeniflor, parang mapapacheck talaga ako online. And sabi nga natin kanina, 'di ba? Meron namang virtual 360 tour. So, 'di ba? Talagang makikita mo lahat. And then once maging okay ng lahat, maging safe na ang lahat, 'di ba? Pwedeng doon mo puntahan to check it, 'di ba? But better na ipa-reserve dahil sa dami ng gusto mag-invest ngayon. Better na pag
taking advantage, 'di ba?
Yes. Ika nga nila, paniwalaan mo yung guts mo, yung instinct mo, yung pakiramdam mo, 'di ba? Parang pag nagustuhan mo, go. Take mo na yung risk na yun. I-reserve mo na online dahil baka mawala pa. Hindi lang ina-apply yan sa pag-ibig. Pati yan sa mga property na dapat pag-investan.
Ayun naman. Take advantage mo agad bago pa, di ba?
Oo.
Kaya naman pala stable din ang pag-ibig. Gina-apply yung mga principles na yun eh.
Yan ang turo ng RLC. Maganda.
Thank you so much. Now, are there any other tips that you'd like to share to all the property seekers right now? Na syempre, 'di ba, kailangan mag-take advantage ka dahil ngayon ang pinaka-perfect time to do a stable investment.
Well, sa lahat po ng ating viewers at sa lahat ng mga gustong mag-invest, sinasabi ko po sa inyo, yes, wag na kayong magdalawang isip. Ini-encourage ko po kayo na mag-invest sa isang magandang property at sa award-winning na developer, which is RLC. Bakit? Dahil sa nangyari po sa atin ngayon, itong pandemic na ito, dapat maging wais talaga tayo kung saan natin i-invest ang ating mga pera. And again, ako, isa sa mga realizations ko nitong pandemic ay hindi lang puro wants. Mas doon tayo mag-focus ngayon sa needs natin. So, guys, i-take nyo na yung risk to invest ng isang property. Hindi kayo malulugi. Dahil bawat
Totoo.
property pa-increase yan na pa-increase. Diyos ko, day. Diba?
Oh, that's true. Kaya you have to really build your future with RLC. That's a stable ground. Katulad na nga ng nasabi ni Maha. Maraming salamat ulit. Miss Jen, thank you so much for gracing our episode.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. At marami pong salamat.
Thank you, Miss Jeniflor.
Mag-iingat ka, Miss Jen. Madami na naman tayo na pagchikahan today, Maha. At mukhang ating mga viewers are very excited to go online and try on the online home buying solutions na nabanggit ni Miss Jen at nabanggit mo ngang posibleng gawin, di ba?
Gusto ko lang sabihin sa lahat ng viewers na kung hindi niyo po napanood yung first and second episode, please panoorin niyo kasi iba't iba yung naging topic namin. And per episode, meron kayong magkaka-idea kayo. And then in the second episode about my investment, anong mga smart moves or wise decisions ko nung mga nakaraan, nung mga bagets-bagets pa ako, ganyan. And how to invest. And eto, yung mga nakapanood nito, sa mga kaibigan yung hindi pa nakanood, sabihin nyo, pumunta lang kayo sa lahat ng social media ng Robinson's Land at makikita nyo lahat ng episodes para mapanood.
But thank you, Maja. It was really nice to get to know you better than, just portraying the roles that we see in television and movies. Ngayon, ibang Maha yung nakita namin. A Maha that's business-minded, a Maha who knows her decisions, when to make it, and how to make it, and who to rely on. So, maraming salamat sa pagpapakita namin that side of you. We really are able to meet Maha.
Thank you. Thank you again, Karen. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako. I really had a blast etong mga topic natin. Alam mo yun, para makapag-encourage tayo. Kailangan natin to ngayon, di ba?
That's true.
I-uplift ang ating bawat kababayan.
Maraming
diba?
salamat. Oo.
Thank you, Karen.
Itong 3 episodes na to, for those who just tuned in right now, it will be posted to RLC Residences pages. So make sure that you will like and go to the uploaded videos so you can catch up with us. So if you really want to know more about Robinson's Land and if you want to meet Maha, then you can comment down below, request pa more because who knows, we can be back for more, right, Maj?
Yes.
So with that, maraming salamat po, and we hope that you will all keep safe, keep healthy, and rethink about building your future with RLC. This has been Karen Kabuhat, and thank you, Maha. See you again next time.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe.